Welcome back to Eve's story, dear viewers. Today, we're diving into chapters 5 and 6, where our courageous rebels embark on their most daring mission yet. As the tide starts to turn in their favor, they must infiltrate the enemy's lair, using their wits, humor, and unbreakable spirit to expose the horrifying truth to the world. So buckle up and join us on this thrilling adventure. You won't want to miss it. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
Chapter 5, Strength and Unity. As the rebellion's victories continued to pile up, Silica, Victor, Madeline, and the team found themselves growing more and more confident in their ability to stand up to the technology giants. Despite the ever-present danger, their shared determination and camaraderie fostered a sense of hope that fueled their relentless pursuit of a better world. One day, as the team gathered around a holographic map to plan their next operation, Madeline noticed something strange about the movements of one of the technology giants' drone fleets.
Guys, check this out. This drone fleet has been patrolling the same area in the desert for weeks. What do you think they're up to?
That is odd. It could be a hidden facility or something worth investigating. We should send a recon team.
I can analyze their flight patterns and calculate the most probable location of their objective. It could give us a head start.
With a few swift taps on the holographic display, Silica determined the likely location of the mysterious facility, and the team prepared to investigate. They knew that uncovering the technology giant's secrets could provide a significant advantage in their fight. Before they left, the rebels organized a strategy meeting to discuss the best approach to infiltrate the facility. They debated the merits of a stealth mission versus a more direct assault, ultimately deciding on a small, covert recon team to avoid detection. Victor and Madeline were selected to lead the team, with Silica offering invaluable support in terms of both technical expertise and tactical guidance. As they geared up for the mission, the group shared a moment of levity. Jackson, the team's resident jokester, pulled out a pair of oversized sunglasses and donned them with a flourish.
You know, if we're going undercover in the desert, we've got to look the part. What do you think?
The team laughed at the absurdity of the sunglasses, but it was a welcome moment of humor amidst the gravity of their task. Silica, Victor, Madeline, and the rest of the recon team set out, knowing that the future of humanity could very well rest on the success of their mission. Arriving at the outskirts of the drone-patrolled area, Victor, Silica, and the recon team made their way through the treacherous desert terrain. As they approached the suspected facility's location, the sweltering heat began to take its toll on Victor. He wiped the sweat from his brow, clearly uncomfortable in his gear.
Victor, don't forget how much you love sweating in your combat suit.
Very funny, Silica. Just for that, you're on point for the rest of the mission.
The team pressed on, eventually discovering a heavily guarded entrance hidden beneath the sand. Using Silica's hacking abilities, they managed to breach the security systems and gain access to the facility. Inside, they were shocked to find a massive underground lab, filled with rows of human-sized capsules containing strange, biomechanical experiments.
What are they doing here? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
We need to gather as much information as we can and put a stop to this. Who knows how many lives are at stake?
As they delved deeper into the facility, the team encountered numerous obstacles, from intricate security systems to heavily armed guards. They used their combined skills to overcome each challenge, and advanced further into the heart of the lab. Along the way, they uncovered more evidence of the technology giant's sinister plans. The biomechanical soldiers were being designed to enforce their rule and eliminate any opposition, ensuring their dominance over humanity. The team realized they needed to expose this horrifying project to the world. But first, they had to escape the facility with their newfound evidence. As they made their way back to the entrance, they encountered a massive security door blocking their path. Silica quickly assessed the situation and identified a potential weakness in the system.
Leave it to me. I'll have this door open in a jiffy.
With her unparalleled hacking skills, Silica bypassed the security measures and opened the door, revealing a room filled with armed guards. The rebels sprang into action, using their wits and humor to outmaneuver their opponents. Jackson threw a rubber chicken into the room, momentarily distracting the guards and giving the team an opening to neutralize them.
Works every time.
With the guards defeated, the rebels raced back to the surface, narrowly escaping the facility before reinforcements could arrive. As they emerged into the desert sun, they couldn't help but marvel at their incredible feat. Their escape from the heavily guarded facility had brought them closer together as a team and added an element of humor to an otherwise grim mission. Back at Luna, the rebels eagerly analyzed the data they had collected from the secret facility. It revealed a disturbing truth. The technology giants were developing advanced biomechanical soldiers to bolster their control over humanity.
We can't let them continue with this project. It would mean disaster for the entire world.
Agreed. We need to expose their plans and rally more people to our cause. The more we stand together, the stronger we are.
And I'll be right there with you, every step of the way.
As the rebel group prepared to take on their most formidable challenge yet, they knew that the road ahead would be filled with danger and uncertainty. However, their shared laughter and camaraderie had forged a bond that could not be easily broken. United by their love for humanity and the belief in a better future, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The chapter ends with the rebels developing a bold plan to expose the technology giants' sinister experiments to the world. As they prepare for this daunting mission, they know that their unity, creativity, and ability to find humor in the darkest of times will be their greatest strength in the battles to come. Chapter 6: The Turning Tide. With the shocking truth about the technology giants' biomechanical experiments uncovered, the rebel group decided that the time had come to make their move. They would expose the sinister plans to the world and rally people everywhere to join their cause. As they developed their strategy, they realized that they would need to infiltrate the giants' headquarters to access the global communications network.
We've come this far, and now it's time to take the fight directly to them. We'll need to be more coordinated and resourceful than ever before.
I agree. We can't afford any mistakes. Our actions will define the fate of humanity.
The rebels divided into specialized teams, with each focusing on a crucial aspect of the mission. Victor and Silica led a small group dedicated to stealthily infiltrating the enemy headquarters, while Madeline and Jackson coordinated the external support team responsible for causing distractions and maintaining communication.
We've got a real chance to make a difference here. Let's show them what we're made of.
As they prepared for the mission, the rebels paid close attention to maintaining their morale and sense of humor. They knew that staying optimistic would be vital in the face of such immense odds.
Hey, why did the robot go on a diet? Because he had a bite problem.
The team groaned and laughed, the shared joke easing the tension in the air. With their plans in place, the rebels set out for the technology giants' headquarters. As they approached the imposing complex, the external support team created a series of distractions to divert the enemy's attention. Simultaneously, Victor, Silica, and the infiltration team slipped through the defenses and began their treacherous journey into the heart of the facility. Navigating the labyrinthine corridors and evading the state-of-the-art security measures, the infiltration team made steady progress. As they closed in on their target, they discovered the extent to which the technology giants had consolidated their power, wielding cutting-edge technology and virtually limitless resources.
We have to be extremely careful from here on out. One false move and we're toast.
As they continued their advance, the team stumbled upon a room filled with engineers and scientists working on the biomechanical soldiers. Silica quickly realized that this was an opportunity to not only gather more information, but also sabotage the project from within.
Leave it to me. I'll take control of their systems and cause some chaos.
While the rest of the team kept watch, Silica tapped into the room's computer network and swiftly introduced a series of cascading failures in the biomechanical soldiers' designs, rendering them inoperable. The room erupted into confusion as alarms blared and technicians scrambled to figure out what had gone wrong.
Nice work, Silica. Let's keep moving.
With the biomechanical soldier project successfully sabotaged, Victor, Silica, and the infiltration team continued their mission to access the global communications network. They made their way deeper into the enemy headquarters, carefully avoiding detection as they went. After what felt like an eternity, they finally reached the heart of the facility, where the communications hub was located. Silica wasted no time in getting to work, skillfully hacking into the system and preparing to broadcast their message to the world.
Give me a moment, and I'll have us connected to every screen on the planet.
As Silica worked her magic, the external support team led by Madeline and Jackson executed their plan to perfection. They had managed to draw away the facility's security forces, buying the infiltration team the precious time they needed. Just as Silica finished her preparations, the facility went on high alert. The technology giants had realized that their system had been breached and were now scrambling to regain control.
We don't have much time. Silica, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's do this.
With a final keystroke, Silica activated the broadcast, and the rebels' message began to play on screens all around the world. People everywhere saw the horrifying truth about the technology giants' biomechanical experiments and their plans for global domination. As the message spread, a wave of outrage and defiance swept across the globe. People began to rise up against the technology giants, their eyes open to the grave danger they posed. The tide was turning, and the rebels could feel the momentum shifting in their favor. Meanwhile, the infiltration team knew they had to escape before the facility was locked down entirely. As they made their way out, they encountered a few tense situations, narrowly evading capture. Victor utilized his wit and humor to keep the team's spirits high during their daring escape.
I've always wanted to do this. Let's just say it's one for the bucket list.
As they emerged from the facility, the external support team was there to meet them, having successfully held off the enemy forces.
I'm glad to see you all made it out. This is a monumental day for humanity.
United in their fight against the technology giants, the rebels now had the support of the people worldwide. They had achieved a significant victory, but they knew the battle was far from over. There would be more challenges ahead as they continued their struggle to free humanity from the oppressive grasp of the technology giants. The chapter ends with the rebels celebrating their successful mission and preparing for the next phase of their campaign. Their determination and sense of humor had carried them through even the darkest of times, and they knew that together they could overcome any obstacle that stood in their way.
Thank you for joining us on another exciting episode of Eve's Story. We hope you enjoyed witnessing the bravery, humor, and determination of our rebels as they fought against the oppressive technology giants in chapters 5 and 6. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Together, let's continue to uncover the secrets of this epic tale. Until next time, stay tuned.